If you're a perfectionist and you're often overwhelmed by how much you have to do, listen up. I have a really helpful framework that is going to help you simplify all the things you have to do and not feel so overwhelmed. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Maria and I'm a burnout-free time management coach for millennial women. Okay, so the framework I want to teach you is called perfectionist brain versus executive brain. So for all the perfectionists out there, you know that you have this part of your brain that is feeling very scared to put out work that you don't consider perfect. And it's just worried about what are people gonna think, how I'm like, if I fail, what am I gonna think about myself, all of those things. And that part of your brain often has a ton of things that it wants you to do to keep perfecting things. It's like, I can't schedule this client call because my website isn't completely perfect. I need to work on the website for another 10 hours before scheduling a call. Or I can't send out this presentation right now because I need to work on the formatting for another 2 hours before sending it out. Or I need to proofread it 7 more times. Think of your perfectionist brain kind of like a toddler who's like really excited to try a bunch of different things. It's like, can we go to Disneyland and then do this and then do this and then also do this and then also go to this place? And you and your executive brain are the adult in the room. And you can be like, no, honey, we just don't have the time or the resources to do all of that. Like, I really appreciate the enthusiasm and all the ideas. We just are not going to be able to do all of them. Let's figure out what we can do. And then start going through like your list of, okay, this presentation, what can I do? I can actually send it now before proofreading it 7 more times, before working on the formatting for another 3 hours. This client call, I can actually book now while I continue working on my website. You're sort of, the executive is kind of like the adult in the room, and perfectionist brain is kind of like the toddler in the room who just has way too many ideas and wants to run around and do all the things. Start thinking about it in this way and start practicing that, and you'll see how much time you're starting to save as you go through the tasks on your list and take out all of these kind of hectic toddler ideas of perfectionist brain of what it needs to be doing. If I also have a workbook that might be helpful with this framework. It's called the Work Smarter, Not Harder workbook, and you can download it completely free from my website, restovergrind.com /save-time. The link is also in the caption below.